Alright. Alright, fellas. We should be live. Alright. Yep, we are indeed live. Hello! I know I'm starting a little bit early, but yeah. How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. Starting the stream a little early, and yet again, we are going to try out the conclusion-based team in doubles. So, yeah. We're going to do competitive, level 50, double, yes, with team preview, public, create lobby. Yep. Hi, Exotic Bubblegum, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we are going to be testing the, conclusion trap team, which I used on stream once before, but I want to try it out a little bit more live. And yeah. Hey, trying to get SA, Fox, or any roaming? XA Fox? What roamer is that? Is that the... Oh, Ikazune! Yeah, I still gotta get that one. That would be a good showcase, but I don't have one of those yet. I think I'll farm one during the Lumidity event, though. Joshua, it's finally summer, man! Yeah! You're finally out. That's awesome. I hate the current meta a lot. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. There is definitely a little bit more. A lot more cracks have been shown in the meta now that it's been on. I still think it is the best meta ever since Rank began. Rank Season 0 was an absolute nightmare, and then Rank Season 1... Oh, we don't talk about Rank Season 1. The thing that's funny is that Servalin is still a monster. Servalin is still kind of crazy, even after Season 1. Time to get a J-word? Yep, it's time! But yeah, we're in the battle number 1, and... Oh, it's a Gandervale. Gandervale's gonna make this kind of tough, because... Does Conclusion work with Compliant? I don't know, actually. I'll lead with Seer Knight to melee defense drops are looking nice. I'll bring you, and I'll bring you to bait that. Oh, I kind of want to bring you because you can hit everything besides that. So yeah. But I want to also bait. Thing is, if I lose Odasho, I kind of lose I lose a little bit of conclusion stuff. I'll be fine. I don't need to use bait. You would stream while I was at school? Yeah, it is. I was gonna stream Saturday night. But I was sick Saturday night. And I've been sick this last week. Today, I'm finally starting to get over my sickness. So I'm feeling a lot better today. But I was sick for like all last week and a little bit at the start of this week. So that's why I couldn't stream Saturday. But I am feeling good now, which is good. Gandervale and Doku. Okay. So they both get a terrifying decrease. I have a feeling Gandervale's going to Redemptive Strike the Seer Knight. So I'm going to Conclusion into I'll go Dasho. And then I'll start trapping Loomians in. Alright. So let's see what happens here. I'm switching because I know I know Gandervale is going for a Redemptive Strike. And I don't want Seer Knight to die. So I'm going to get my melee defense high. Redemptive Strike? Yep, Redemptive Strike on, yep, as expected. Martial Shell increase, which does nothing. Steals by dropping you, that's unfortunate. Quicksand, the Odasho. Okay, not ideal. Oh, I just conclusion trapped my own Odasho. Well, that's unfortunate. So everyone's listening to the first verse. Well, that sucks. Well, you know what? I might as well trap Dokomore. I'll dodge this turn. And I'll sap plant to try to stay alive. There should be a 2v2 tournament to spice things up in the PvP community. Yeah, that would be a good way to spice it up. Okay, so everyone's staying in turn 1. Gandervale, double beat. Ow, ow. Lots of damage. Not ideal. Dokomori, miss quicksand. Nice. Sap plant. Sap plant has been placed. So all the Loomians have reached the chorus. I'm going to have to dissipate out. If I'm not careful. Yeah, I got enough HP back that I think I can live. I think I can Pestilence the... I'm going to dissipate out. And I'm going to Pestilence the Doko. Try to get rid of the Doko. Because if he's going to conclusion trap me, I'm going to be screwed. So yeah, I have to admit, I understand the concept of strong Loomians and weaker. Okay, I didn't catch the KO. Oh, you baffle? Boo! Boo! So you have Quicksand and Baffle? Well, that sucks. This stinks. Really wish Loomian Legacy's balance allowed everything to have at least a use. I don't know, I think there's at least a lot of Loomians that have a niche. But there's also a lot of Loomians that aren't the best into the meta, per se. There's Gardrone. Pestilence the Gardrone. Got rid of its clutch. I could switch Odasho out. I'm going to dissipate into Serenite. Reason why I'm going Serenite is because I'm switching Odasho out. I'm going to Preemptive Strike the Gardrone. Is the plan. So yeah, the Gandervale has reached the bridge. Oh, I got a little HP back. Oh no, it's not because the stat plant swap. Redemptive Strike the Gardrone. And I'll go... I'll go Glacidia here. Going Glacidia here because he's going to switch out a Gandervale. Because he doesn't want to lose his Gandervale to Conclusion Trap. And I don't want to lose my Trapper to Conclusion Trap either. I do have one more Trapper, thankfully. So it's not the end of the world, but yeah. Oh! He kept his Gandervale in, unless it's Baffle. Which... Well, he lost his Gandervale to Conclusion Trap. There goes my Ice Essence, but no big deal. He lost his Gandervale! Well, that helps. I didn't think he was going to lose his Gandervale to that. So yeah, the Gardrone has been destroyed. I'm now going to switch out of Glacidia. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch out of Glacidia, Body Crash the Gardrone. Dokomori's back in, going for an Earthquake. I'm going to switch out into you. Oh, no, not with Serenite. With Serenite, I want to KO the Gardrone ASAP. With you, I want to get rid of Odasho. Because Odasho is kind of a dead man walking. I want to get rid of that Gardrone ASAP if I can. So, say goodbye to... Yes, Reflection Burst should KO the Odasho. Oh, I forgot the Strong Magnet! Oops. I kind of forgot about that, honestly. Serenite gets trapped. Unfortunately. But I get a Body Crash up on the Gardrone. Yes! I keep forgetting about Strong Magnet Serenite, honestly. I could probably keep Odasho alive. Hi, Dark Dude. Welcome to the stream. By the way, 12 people are watching this stream, which is pretty insane. There's Tyranics. Oh, Fog. Oh, no. So it is the Fog Tyranics. I can Raging Flame the Dokomori, and I can Sap Plant the Dokomori as well. Yeah, let's just double attack Doko. I think I'm going to lose 2 Loomians here. Because, yeah, I can't do anything with Serenite, and I don't really have a swap into the Tyranics either. So Dokomori goes for Earthquake, which... Oh, I do live. My other trapper lived, and he hit his Charonics. Luster Loot, HP. Bruh. Not sure if it's just me, but I just started to get into PvP, and there's, like, so much to remember. It'll probably just be me forgetting the balance changes in the meta and the playstyles of each team. Yeah, there's definitely a lot in the meta right now. I'm not going to do Conclusion Trap. I'm going to do Plasmoth left. Glacidia right. And I just spam Frost Breath. Oh yeah, and I get rid of his Thunderstorm. Nice, I get rid of his Thunderstorm. I just Frost Breath for speed control. I can Pestilence the Charonics. There is more of a reason to trap Charonics, so I'm going to Frost Breath. There's more reason to trap Charonics because he can't pivot out unless he's Flash and Flay. So yeah, that's a worthy play. And with Motivational up, my Loomians are not using that much energy. I mean, I've got a Conclusion Trap this turn, but I don't wanna. I wanna wait till last minute to do it. Nice, that's a lot of damage to both. Both of their speeds are fallen. Pestilence to Charonics. Trap it in. And now there's 2 Loomians left. Quicksand on Plasmoth, interesting. And Lusterloot on, yeah, on that guy, which does nothing. I just heal the other guy. Yeah, you just heal the Doku. Yeah, I just heal Glacidia. So yeah, I will Ferroblast the Glacidia. And I just Frost Breath again. I just keep Frost Breathing. So yeah, we're in a very good position. I don't like how people just spam defensive Loomians on the team and win every game. It's always like 5 defensive Loomians with 2 good offensive Loomians, like me, Heath Thawman, Rancidor, Zulong, and more stuff. I don't know, I've seen a lot more people run more hyper offense. Like, yeah, there are a few defensive Loomians I've seen. I think it's more the other way around. I think there's people that use 2 or 3 defensive Loomians, either 2 defensive Loomians, a pivoter, and then they have 4 offensive things. So they have like a pivoter to gain momentum into their offensive things. That's at least what I've been using in this meta. I've been using a lot of stuff that has stuff that can bring me into something else. Like, for example, have a Luminomni as a pivoter into my offensive things. So yeah, let me heal my Glacidia. Glacidia's back to full. Flash and Flee. I mean, he's not going to switch out, so yeah. And that's actually good if he clicked Flash and Flee. So yeah, what is his last? He'll go into Terraclaw. Terraclaw is his last. I don't think I can Conclusion Trap that. Fog's back up. But his Slick Shell is trouble. I could go for a... I could go for a dodge this turn. And I'm going to... Do I just get rid of Charonics? I think I just go for the Charonics KO. Let's go for the Charonics KO. And then we'll try to Perish Trap the... We'll try to Perish Trap the Terraclaw. That did nothing, by the way. That did nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, yeah, I gotta Perish Trap these guys. Okay, yeah, I gotta Perish Trap these guys if I'm not careful. This battle's gonna go south. So, let's Pestilence you. Let's go Conclusion Dude. Because I have 3 Loomians. They're down to their last 2. Thing is, Terraclaw could have the other move. So there's the Pestilence on Charonics. So I need to stay alive for 1 turn here. Lusterloot will do nothing. Terraclaw goes for... No. No! Live 1. Okay, I live pretty well. I'm gonna heal my Trapper. Yeah, I could heal it. Yeah, I could just heal it. You're right. I could just Ferroblast. So yeah, Ferroblast Conclusion. Go for a Conclusion. Yeah, I can just heal it, because my other 2 guys outspeed. Yeah, I think we're good here. I think we got this. I just Conclusion Trap. Awesome, and they can't. There's nothing they can do about it because they're down to their final 2 Loomians. know why I love Conclusion Trap. This is pretty fun to use. Boom. Blast. There's the conclusion. I actually outsped them both. I didn't think I was outspeeding them both. That's gonna do nothing. Even on a critical hit, it does nothing. And there's Para on me, which, yeah, we're in a very good position now. Even on a crit, we're in a good position. The thing I gotta be careful with is that... Glacidia does not have dodge. So yeah, Glacidia does not have dodge. So... I'm going to wait this turn and dodge this turn. Yeah, I'll be what I do. I'll dodge this turn. Oh no, I'm in a good position. I win. I just keep the other guy in the back. We're good. What would you say is the best way to use Tyrannics? Because I am using it on my team, but I'm unsure what set to use. There's a couple sets you could use. You could use Restrictive Shield. Very smart. And then use Reaper to heal up. You can use Peace of Mind, Luster Loot to heal HP with Reaper. And you could also use Fog Tyrannics. But I don't think Fog is that good in this meta. But yeah, there are a couple ways you can use Tyrannics. I think the Reaper set's the superior set, though, right now. So there's a dodge on you. Luster Loot on that. That's fine. Para misses that. And yeah, I just go for a Rejuvenate on Trapper. Yeah, I think we got this. I think we got this. In the bag. I go for a Rejuvenate on you. And I go into Glacidia. I want to save you in case I have to. But yeah, I think I win this no matter what. Because I have dodge on all my Loomians. So yeah, I got this in the bag. Glacidia comes in. Tyrannics goes for Luster, which will do nothing. And Terraclaw goes for Para, which will not do that much. Awesome. We have reached the bridge. And we will save. Conclusion comes in on this side. And we'll Frostbeam Tyrannics in case there's like one more in the back or something that we don't know about. And yeah, that should be game. That should be game. That was good. I think that was a great match for our Conclusion Trap. I think we played that very well. There's a forfeit. Conclusion Trap! Conclusion Trap OP! You love to see it. Yeah, Conclusion Trap's pretty good. Alright. Let's head into the next battle. By the way, 20 people are watching this. Thank y'all very much. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm using Milkshake, Magnify, and Reaper on Tyrannics. Or do you... another move or item would be better? I think Milkshake's fine with it. Wow, it's a Cinemoth. Wow, it's a Cinemoth. There's a Wraith, so that could actually copy my stuff. So I gotta be kind of careful there. Wow, and there's a Terrafly as well. Wow. I'll bring Serenite. Do I just lead with it and try to... yeah, there's a lot of melee attackers, and if he brings a range, I'll know if there's a ranged or not. Bring Yo, and I'll bring... Glacidia can be good, but not really. Yeah, not really. There's a Wraith. So yeah, I'll do that. I'll keep Glacidia behind. Can I use Peace of Mind on my very smart... yeah! Peace of Mind's very good on it, because it increases its range defense. And then your Luster Loots could do more damage. Yeah, Peace of Mind works very well with it. In fact, I recommend that over Magnify. I recommend it. Because increasing that range defense is very important. But yeah, Magnify could work too, especially under Bane of Haste. Alright. Ferglyph and Cinemoth. I don't Now, problem is I don't know which one of these are who. All I know is that they're both terrified. I'm gonna conclusion everything, and I'll Redemptive Strike the Ferroglyph. Yeah, I'll Redemptive Strike Ferroglyph because I don't feel scared by Cinemoth. Can I show you how scared I am of Cinemoth? Nothing. It needs a Magnify in order to be scary, in my opinion. So I'm gonna flinch the Ferroglyph. I'm gonna try to flinch the Ferroglyph if I can. And then I'm gonna make an aggressive play with my Bywarn, I think. We'll see. Thing is, Ferroblast does not heal when Conclusion is active. Robust, Clever, Magnify, Luster, Lutronics carried me in a 4v1. You were paralyzed as well? Wow. Well then. So there's a conclusion. Alright. So listen to the song first. Everyone is in on this one. So everyone is now under conclusion. I'm going to go for a dodge. Do I go for a dodge or do I just try to dissipate? I'm going to dissipate. No, I'm going to dodge first turn. Dodge first turn. And I'll switch you into you. Yeah, you're safer. I just don't know what Ferroglyph it is, but if that is a melee Ferroglyph, I'm in a pretty good position. I could try to at least trap one of them. I'm not sure which one I'm going to trap yet. I'm going to trap one of them. Okay, no, I guess I won't be able to trap any of them. Cinemoth comes back in. Conclusion goes for dodge. He is ranged. Good to know. He is a ranged Pharaoh. I want to see if I can trap them both in again. So, I'm going to go for another conclusion. And I'm going to Pestilence the Ferroglyph. So yeah, I'm going to play an aggressive play here. I'm going to play very aggressively and see if I can get the trap on the Ferroglyph. If not, I could trap something else in. So I'm still in a very good position. I'm set to click a free move. Because I have one more turn of conclusion left. Yes! So I get conclusion back up on Maraith. Good. He switched again, even better. Oh my god, I got this exactly what I wanted. Trapped Maraith. And I trapped the other dude. This is really good. Now I can go into... Really good. I like that. We've reached the bridge. And now they're listening to their first verse as well. They don't catch the KO on me. I need one turn to trap them in. I need to trap Crackalula in for a turn. So, you can get out. I can go into Seer Knight. And I'll trap the Crackalula. That'll be what I do here. I could dodge, but I want to see if I can trap Crackalula. I don't understand why they made Tyranix so busted. I don't know either. Tyranix is pretty crazy in every meta, it feels like. Nice. He impersonated. Okay, he made a bad play. Oh, he Pestilence me! Oh no! So I guess I'm gonna lose one of my trappers then. That's not good. Well, everyone is going to die then, apparently. We're all gonna die! That did a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't have pivot on this either. Oh, that's annoying. That sucks. But that's fine. I can dodge this turn. Yeah, everyone's getting hurt from the Pestilence. Yeah, everyone's gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. I'm gonna switch out of you into Cleone. No, I'm gonna dodge first. No, I'll dodge this turn. Dodge. Dodge. Dodge, dodge. Yep, we're all going down together. I do have another Trapper, thankfully. I do have another Trapper, thankfully. So, it's not the end of the world. I do have one more Trapper. Alright. Everyone has reached the bridge. Now, alright. So, Marafe dies. I'm just gonna click Rejuvenate, because there's no reason why not to. I mean, I could Pharaoh Blast the Seer Knight, maybe. But I don't think there's any reason to. I think I'm just gonna go into Trapper. Now, I'll go Cleone and play it safe. And I'll just Rejuvenate and try to stay alive. Sally, Seth, hi Alfred, welcome to the stream. Your opinion, which Loomian do you always dread to play against? I don't know, honestly. There's a lot of Loomians which I think are pretty tough to play. Oh, wait a minute. Does his Marafe have Fade Away? Okay, I wasn't thinking about that too much. Does he have Fade Away on his Marafe? Okay, Mud Spatter does nothing. So Crackleola goes down. Soulstorm, okay, nothing. Although that did a little bit too much to my Cleone. But everyone dies! Everyone dies! Everyone indeed dies! When in doubt, everyone dies. Hi Lola, welcome to the stream. We'll go conclusion here. And we're gonna try to do this again. Your 2 walls are gone! I'm gonna try to get Cleone healed if I can. Ooh, that puts a lot of pressure, actually. I can go for Rejuvenate. Because I am kind of forced to. And yeah, why not go for another conclusion? Why not go for another conclusion here and put some pressure? Our Pygo goes for Magnify. Okay, a little scary. Hasten, they're both setting up. They both are setting up. But I did place a timer. I did place a timer, though. I'll bait Cleone this turn. Bait Cleone. And I'll Psycho Blast. Reason why I'm baiting this turn. I'm going to Dissipate, actually. Do I Dissipate? Yeah. I'll Dissipate and then go Seer Knight Dodge. That'll be what I do. Yeah, I have a play here. I have a good play. Because the thing is, I don't have to trap him. I don't have to trap him in. Because he only has one more left. He's forced to switch one of them out now. If he doesn't want to lose a Loomian. So I'm not forced to go into my other Trapper. He's on a timer. And I'm baiting the Cinemoth play. Nice! He stayed in. He stayed in. Pharaoh Blast on Cleone. Fine. That's perfectly okay. I get Milkshake Health. Our Pygo Thunderstrikes Cleone, so Cleone dies. So they double target Cleone. Maybe they didn't. No, I don't know. All I know is that I dissipated. Oh! I can get Trapper in. I can get Trapper on the field. Alright. So you're in. And you're in. So we're in a pretty good position here, actually. We're in a good position to trap a Loomian. We're in a good position to trap a Loomian. So we're going to go for a Pestilence on our Pygo. And we're going to flinch the Arpygo. Nice! So there goes a Loomian. Arpygo dead. Arpygo dead. Jetstream does not OHKO my Trapper. Arpygo is flinched. And there's a Pestilence. Nice. Awesome. What is his last Loomian left? I don't remember. So now I double dodge. I double dodge here. So, dodge, 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 dodge. Since when is conclusion actually viable? No! You can still switch out a Cinemoth. And then go for the Cinemoth win later. I mean, yeah, that's his only way to win, is to switch Cinemoth out now. So I don't think I played this well, though. Yeah, he switched out into Pharaoh. So Pharaoh comes into the game. Seer Knight dodges. Trapper dodges. Tsunami? Ah! Oh, but his Pharaoh did get moves, though. And I can't get rid of either of them, which is kind of rough. Okay. Can I survive for 2 turns? Can I find a way that could survive for 2 turns? I think I'm going to let you go down. I'm going to try to see if I can keep you alive. I'm going to Pharaoh. Yeah, this is actually kind of tough, actually. I'm in a tough position. I didn't position this well. I'll Sat Plant one side. And I'll Conclusion this side. I'm kind of at a tough endgame here. My endgame's not looking so hot. Because that Cinemoth can hasten. And Landslide hits both sides. So, pretty tanky and hits pretty hard. Perish Trap. Oh, yeah, Perish Trap. Yep, Bookworm. Perish Trap. Wah ha 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 ha. What makes Cephalops the best Loomian in the game? It's the fact that it hits really hard with specialty goggles. And it clicks Soul Drain. And Water Dark is very good offensively and defensively. And Ice Coverage hits the bug types that Water Dart can't hit. So, yeah. Cephalops does a lot of things. Paraglyph Landslide does not affect Cinemoth. Cinemoth goes for Pharaoh. Auto Dash Shell. My Bywarn underspeeds, meaning I can go into Seer Knight now. And I can go for a Redemptive Strike on... Gonna do it on Ferroglyph, because Ferroglyph is a lot more dangerous. So, Redemptive Strike the Ferroglyph. And we're going to Conclusion. So, dodge. I need to survive 1 turn, basically. I need to survive 1 turn. I need my Loomians to survive 1 turn. So I gotta make this play correct. I'm targeting Pharaoh, so I don't take a Landslide this hit. Alright. Coverage, only thing that can wall is the Umbrella Guy. Not even the Umbrella Guy wins, because the Umbrella Guy cannot even hit Cephalops. At least until it gets Thunder Chomp. Which it will in Season 3. So Cinemoth rested this turn. That's good. It did not set up. Big turn right here. Everyone's going down, but... Bywarn underspeeds everything. Bywarn underspeeds everything now. So this is a big turn coming up. Big turn coming up. Cinemoth is going to hasten, but I don't want to get double targeted. So I'm going to dodge both of the Loomians. I'm going to dodge both of the Loomians because I'm forced to. Is Venusaur good in this meta? Yeah, it's pretty good. Venusaur is pretty decent in the meta. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's definitely pretty good. Imagine if Plasmoth got Stratagem. It would be so OP if it had Stratagem. Oh! It's trying to KO one of the things. Wait, did the Cinemoth set up? It clicked Memorize and used a move. That's a cool little tech, I won't lie. It's a cool little tech. No, he did not set up, meaning that I think both Loomians live a hit. I'm going to Body Crash to Cinemoth. I mean, this play doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to Body Crash the Cinemoth. And you, I'll wait. I don't want to waste any energy. I don't want to waste any energy. Ferroglyph with the Landslide. It's going to be all down to if Bywarden lives this Pharaoh Blast. This is it. Nothing. Cinnamom's a fraud! Conclusion trap for the win! Conclusion trap for the win! Since I underspeed everything. So all I do is click dodge. What if this Ferroglyph has Shrewd Blast? Ah ha ha ha! Cinnamom's a fraud! Cinnamom's a fraud! Oh, Cinnamom's a fraud! I also got Colossotrops recently. How good it is? Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, no Pharaoh Blast. No Pharaoh Blast. Nice. Conclusion trap! Is Venomous for Venusaur good? I think its secret ability is the best. The one where it causes critical hits on if the opposing Loomian is toxic. Oh my god. Conclusion trap! Conclusion trap OP! Alright. Next battle. This is fun. I like this. This is fun. Hi Lola, welcome to the stream. Nakuda also really seems overpowered. I always struggle against it unless I use Sponge Dokomori. Yeah, Dokomori! Not Dokomori. Nakuda's always very threatening, but I always find a way to escape it. That's a lot of spirit types. That's a fog team and a half. Fog team and a half. Gotta watch out for the Lachette. I'm gonna bring my offensive core. I'm gonna keep my Trapper core in the back, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my Trapper core in the back. I just want to hit really hard. So yeah, Redemptor Strike a thing. I hope he doesn't lead off at 2 spirits. Although I could bring you. Gamma Pulse. Actually, no. I'll lead with Malevolwax. Yeah, there's only a couple melee attackers. I'm going to leave one of my Conclusion Trap Loomians behind, I think. Yeah, I'm going to leave one of my Conclusion Trap Loomians behind. This might be a big mistake. Hi! I'm reading your highs! I am! Trust me, I am! Okay. Going to go for a Frost Breath and a... I think I'm going to go for Frost Breath, Gamma Pulse. I'm going to go with both here. I'm not going to set up. I think I can live a hit. Oh, I won't be able to live that. Oh! Okay. Alright. Frost Breath. So now I outspeed Windolin next turn. Malevolwax does a lot of damage with Gamma Pulse. Doesn't quite KO Window, but that's fine. Flash and Flea. Malevolwax holds on to Shine Pearl. Does nothing. Okay. Wow, that was a clutch live on Glacedia's part. Windolin's gonna 100% go for a Shadow Sprint, so I don't want to fall for that trap. You're going to go for a Shadow Sprint. I'm going to go for a Gamma Pulse again. Yeah, I'm going to Gamma Pulse because there is an Oblos on the other side. I want to save Glacedia for a hit later. Is this team good? Kyrex, Sumelo, Dakuda, Eliguana, Dorigo, Garbantis, Borealis. You could block Zipzap. You could block Fade Away. You could block the pivot moves. The only flaw I see is Icicle Traps with the Garbantis being tough, but Tear Down... Honestly, it doesn't look too bad, actually. I think the team actually looks pretty good. How many melee attackers? Wait, hold on. Let me just wait for this turn. He swapped into Chironix. Chironix is back in. Oblos with the Trick Shot. Ow. Lots of damage. And there's a Gamma Pulse hitting them both. So yeah, Malevolwax is very low. And this Seer Knight can't hit either of them. So I'm going to have to switch out of both of them. Yeah, I'm going to have to switch out of both. Yeah, I'm going to have to switch out of both. Melee attacker, melee attacker. Only problem is Dorgo is your main ranged attacker. That's the only flaw I can really see, is that Dorgo is your hardest hitting ranged attacker. So I got my Trapper on the field, but Flash and Flea is free. Rock Slide does nothing. Luster Loot does nothing. Okay. Made the right play there. So I'm now going to Conclusion Trap. I'm going to try to Conclusion Trap the Oblas. So, Pestilence. Conclusion. There's no reason to Conclusion the Tyrannics. I don't Conclusion Tyrannics here, because Tyrannics is kind of scary. Maybe I shouldn't trap the Oblast. Maybe I should have just KO'd it. Body Crash? Oh. I wasn't thinking. Oh. Wow, it lived! Hey, it lived! Well, how are all my Loomians still alive? I have no clue. All I know is that somehow all my Loomians are still alive. Do I dodge this turn, or do I just attack? You know what? I'm going to see if I can catch the KO on Obla. So I'm going to go for a dodge, because I'm forced. The play is forced. I'm going to see if I can catch the Psycho Blast, even at -1. I want to see if I can get rid of Oblas. Yes, I got rid of Oblas. So stay alive. Frost Beam. Missed. Nice. Trapper's alive at 1 HP! Windolin comes in now, and Windolin catches a body. Windolin will catch a body here. Harv comes in. Why don't I just rejuvenate? It could be Icicle Tremor. I'm going to switch into Seer Knight. Switch Conclusion out of Seer Knight. Because if that Tyrannic stays in, he loses his set of... He loses Fog. He loses his Fog setter. Can't believe that Plasma flipped at 1 HP. So you go. Their attacks are lowered. Rejuvenate. I hope I can keep Trapper alive for a turn. Parrot. Yeah, made the right play there. And then I gotta keep Trapper alive. Frostbeam, yeah, I think I can keep it alive. I don't think it's gonna do enough damage. Yeah, not enough. I can keep the Plasmoth alive at 28 HP. Actually, yeah, Trapper's in Conclusion too. So I gotta switch out of this as well. And I'll go into you. And I will Raging Flame the Harv. I'll Raging Flame Harvesect to stun it for later in the battle. He has to switch out of Tyrannics. If he doesn't switch out of Tyrannics, Tyrannics is dead. Yep, as expected. There comes the incoming burn on Harv. Nice. Harv is burned. Driving's Force, nothing. Glacidia. Oh, I didn't want Plasmoth back in. I kind of didn't want Plasmoth back in there. It's fine, I can just go back into Seer Knight. I could Conclusion Trap. Yeah, let's try to Conclusion Trap here. Go into Seer Knight. See if I can get rid of that Windolin. Because I feel like the Windolin's going to attack I think Windolin's going to try to attack the Plasmoth and try to get rid of it. Yeah, and then since Harv's at -2, he'll do nothing to Bywarn. Oh, he did attack the... Oh, he did attack the Bywarn. I didn't think he would, honestly. There's Tyrannics. Tyrannics is back in. I didn't think he'll do that, honestly. But yeah, Conclusion's back up. But none of them are trapped. Para will do nothing. Nothing. That is crazy how little damage that does. It's crazy how little damage it actually does. I'm going to go for a dodge this turn on Conclusion. So yep, Conclusion will go for the dodge. And I'll slap down the... Oh, I can't slap down. I don't have slap down. Well, I guess I'll Raging Flame the Tyrannics then. To at least stun it. He switched out of Harv. Lashent's in on the field. Conclusion goes for dodge. Raging Flame to the Tyrannics. Tyrannics goes for Flash and Flee on Seer Knight. So he does momentum himself. In a window, Harv. Harv's back in with the burn. Harv's back in with a burn. I think I'm going to try the conclusion again. I think I'm going to try... Okay. I could Boiling Press Lashent. I'm going to conclusion again, honestly. I'm going to conclusion again. And I'm going to switch out. Do I switch out this turn? No, I'll dodge this turn. I want to see what they do. I want to see what you do. So there's a conclusion on everything. I gotta switch out both of my Loomians. Earthquake will do a little bit, but not that much. And Harv goes for Driving's Force, which I dodged the move. Beautiful. So now they are on a timer. We're both on the bridge, though. So I gotta switch out both of my Loomians. So both of these Loomians are gonna be switched out. Is there any way I could save both my Loomians? I think I'm going to go... Trapper. I think the play is Trapper, Malevolwax. I think it's the best play I can make. I think they both die, though. I get rid of the... Although I might have gotten rid of its buffs, though. So maybe, we'll say. Malevolwax is in. Earthquake hits them both. They're both dead. Crit to Harv, though, which is kind of funny. Harv's been critical hit. And I'm going to try to bring in Glacidia. Glacidia. I'm going to, yeah, if I bring in Glacidia, they're forced to switch. He doesn't want to lose any of his Loomians. So, if I do Glacidia on one side, and then do Bywarn on the... I'll do Seer Knight on the... No, I'll do Bywarn on the other side. That's so I still have a play in the back. So, we'll go for a Frost Breath. And we'll go for a dodge with you. He's forced to switch, so something takes a lot of damage. Tyrannics takes a lot of damage. Nice. Tyrannics takes damage. Conclusion goes for dodge. Harvestek dies. Unfortunately, they have the slowest things on the field. Meaning I can't conclusion trap my way to win. Because they have the slowest things on the field. Meaning I'm not in an ideal situation. Wyndolin comes in. Going to switch into Seer Knight, because I'm forced to. Place forced. And I'll go for the... If I can get it on Tyrannics, if I can get rid of that Tyrannics somehow, I'll be in such a good position if I can get rid of that Tyrannics. I think I'm going to Dissipate. No. I dodged on Bywarn. I dodged on Bywarn. What if I just... No, I think I'm just gonna... I have to switch out of you. He's not gonna predict that. I gotta do you. And then I gotta wait with you. Let's see if this works. I'm in trouble here. I'm on the back seat. Would Haste and Pyrolin be OP? Yes, definitely. Wyndolin, Final Ruse. Okay, that was interesting. That was most certainly a play. Unfortunately, it gets Lashent back on the field. Lachent's back on the field, though. Can I Redemptive Strike Lachent? Yes, I can Redemptive Strike Lachent. And I'll Psycho Blast Windolin. That'll be what I do here. That's the best play I can make. No, he went back Turonix. But Turonix is low. Turonix is indeed low. Nice. Fog is dense. Now, I'll go for a dodge on Seer Knight. And I'll go for another Psycho Blast. Yeah, I'll go for another Psycho Blast. Turonix sits down and rests. Okay. We have a position. Dodge. Here we go. We have a position. Not a lot of damage. Earthquake, I think KOs. Yeah, KOs. Windolin is still alive, though. Windolin is still alive. That's the big thing that's causing complications, is Windolin is still alive. And I can't hit it either, so I'm going to Raging Flame it. And I'm going to dodge with Conclusion. I'm going to dodge here. Alright, there's my play. I'm heavily relying on Glacidia for the win here. Because, yeah, Fog ends this turn. Fog ends this turn. And if he Earthquakes, he loses his Windolin. We're in a pretty good position here. Windolin with the Dazzling on Seer Knight. Lived. Seer Knight missed Raging Flame. But, okay, it does not matter because he Earthquaked. Does not matter because he Earthquaked. So Windolin is dead anyway. But I can't Conclusion Trap. Because I have to go Glacidia. And I gotta hope I have enough gas. Glacidia, you're gonna have to do it here. You're going to have to hope here. Glacidia is all I have left here. And I'll Psycho Blast. Should I Conclusion Trap in case I get into that 1v1? No, I just attack it. Please catch the KO. Nice! Glacidia! See, Glacidia comes in clutch. I don't even have to play Perish Trap. Yep, that's a GG's. Are there any buffs on Loomians you'd like to see in the next season? Kyrex setup video when? I'll do that soon. Man, rip Harvestek with the burn. I'm really hoping they add doubles ranked one day. Yeah, doubles ranked would be amazing. So I feel like that is one metagame in Loomian Legacy that needs to be explored more. Huge W's. Now we're into the next battle. They have a Maraith, which could impersonate moves. Has Runciador. Runciador can beat most of my team if I'm not careful. Oh yeah, and there's just one melee attacker. Lumelo could be used as fodder, though, if I play it right. Glacidia can be a great bring if I can outspeed the Garbantus. And I'll bring you as a swap to the Garbantus. Yeah, this will be my start. So boom boom. We'll do Bywarn, Seer Knight lead. Okay, Bywarn, Seer Knight lead. I don't hate this. I don't hate this. I'm going to Dissipate out, I think. I don't want a conclusion yet. I want to try to get some momentum. So, I'm going to Dissipate out. And I'm going to Redemptive Strike the Plasma. I don't really care about the Libello too much, because what's the Libello going to do in doubles other than maybe Hypnotize? Not using Obolos as throwing. What are you recommending me to do with my team? Not sure. How are y'all today? I am doing really well. Okay, he Blind Spot battered. Okay. He Blind Spot battered. Oh, I think he dodged. I think I'm going to go Glacidia here. Yeah, I'm going to Glacidia it. Yeah, I think he dodged. So I'm going to go for the Glacidia setup. Glacidia setup. Body Crash. Reason why I'm setting up, because I feel free to. And if I really do need to, I can burn the Lumello, if need be. Is Dakuda Soulburst good? Yeah, Dakuda Soulburst is actually pretty good into this meta. Goes Wraith, that's fine, not the end of the world. I go for Peace of Mind. I can hit them both. Yeah, Body Crash does nothing to the Wraith. Lumello goes for Blind Spot, which does a little bit of damage. So, what I want to do is, I want to Frost Breath and hit those two, but I'm going to Raging Flame the Lumello, so it can't do that much damage. I hope you're not double... I hope you're not the double move. That did nothing to either of them, which is kind of crazy. But I can burn the Lumello. Yes, I hit it. Nice. Lumello's burn. Wraith is range, but the strong magnet redirects the attack. And Lumello goes for Baneful, which does nothing. Nice. Played that okay-ishly. Now, Glacidia, you are forced to switch. Glacidia is indeed forced to switch, unless I go for the Draco Beam KO. Which I could. And you know what? I feel like I can. We're going to Raging Flame the Wraith as well. He switched! He actually switched out. I did not think he was going to switch there. Plasmoth comes back in on Draco Beam. That's fine. I could save that for later. That's half its health gone. Here comes the Raging Flame on Plasmoth. Spreading burns. Josh, are you feeling better from yesterday? Yes, I'm feeling a lot better from yesterday. What move did the... did I get provoked on Plasmoth? Did I get provoked? I couldn't tell. I kind of wasn't paying attention. Can't tell. Thunderstorm's up for one more turn. I'm going to go for double switch here. Switch. Switch. Double switch here. Let's try to Perish Trap something. I'm going to try to Perish Trap something. Alright. Let's try to Perish Trap something. Plasmoth heals. Blind Spot will do nothing, because he's burnt, and -1. Let's do this. Yeah, Ikazune was good very recently. So, Pestilence on Lumello. Conclusion. My Trapper could get trapped, but I'm not that scared. Wraith! Although, Wraith could have Pivot. Oh! I'm trapped. What am I ever going to do? Oh, I'm trapped. Whatever am I going to do? I trapped Wraith then. That's a good Loomian to have trapped. But my Loomian's trapped, so it's not very ideal either. Thing is, if I can get rid of their Loomians, I'll be in a good position. So yeah, I know that he has Pestilence. He's trying to trap my own Loomians. I do have Pivot on mine. I'm going to dodge on you. And you I'm going to dissipate because I'm forced. It's a forced play. It's a forced play here. Hi Unknown, welcome to the stream. So Trapper uses dodge. Thunderstrike does a little bit. Oh, he double targeted. That's not good. But I do get my Dissipate off. So he does stay alive, but he's not very healthy though. I can go into Seer Knight, and I'm free to Pestilence. Pestilence is indeed free here on his Plasma. Now I'm free to Pestilence. I'm free to Pestilence his Plasma. This is really good. So, Pestilence the incoming Plasma. And will Redemptor Strike it as well. Redemptor Strike it, he's forced to switch. He's forced to switch out of his Plasma now. And he didn't. Instead, he tried to Redemptor Strike. Why didn't that work? Was he trying to Redemptor Strike his teammate? I don't get that play. Well, whatever that was, that's a sell. Does his Moraith have pivot? He just Dark Surge. Okay. Does nothing. Switch, switch. We do double switch here. We double switch now and keep our Trapper alive. And see if we can heal our Byward, if we can. So I only brought one Trapper. Well, Weatherwax will come in on this side. And Glacidia will come in on this side. That'll be my plan. By the way, 24 people are watching the stream. Thank y'all very much. And we haven't had any stream issues yet. We haven't had any lag. We haven't had any stream stoppage. This has actually been a very clean stream so far. Sorry if I'm missing the chat. I'm trying to keep up. It's kind of hard, though, when I'm focusing on Perish Trap. Plasmoth is dead. Nice. And Moraith, Spectral Burst does nothing to... Oh, hit him. Okay, I didn't do that much damage. So they're both dead. I can teamwork the Glacidia now. I can teamwork Glacidia or Ram. I'm not sure yet. Let's see what he does. Hi, J2 Trappy. Welcome to the stream. He hypnotized and failed to the thunder. Oh, haha, that's funny. Roncidor comes in. So Roncidor is going to go for a Draco Beam. So that's kind of obvious. He's going to Draco Beam. I want to Rancid. And we'll go Serenite to stop it. I feel like his Roncidor is going on Glacidia here. Hi, Eth. Welcome to the stream. Problem is my Serenite's kind of low. But he has Lumelo, which isn't going to do that much to anything. Yes, he attacked the Serenite. Beautiful. Serenite lived as well. Yeah, he's down to -2. Levelwax goes for a rant. Hits them both. So yeah, now his Roncidor's not looking so hot. Blind spot on Serenite, which lived. I'm going to go for an incoming body crash and see if I can catch something else coming in. I'm going to go for a Gamma Pulse here, because I feel like it's free. Go for a body crash on something on the left side. I don't remember what his last one is. If I can get rid of a Loomian, I'll be in a very good position. If I can get rid of either Roncidor or Lumelo, Conclusion Trap wins. Draco Beam on Levelwax? Nope, he attacked Serenite. Okay, so he does attack the Serenite, so he's down to -5. Down to -5. I could have Redemptor Strike it. That was kind of a sell. That's okay, though. He's down to -5, though. Blind Spot will do nothing. Especially since I am Shine Pearl. Yeah, and his Lumelo's in a bad position as well. His Lumelo's in a bad spot. So yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Glacidia comes in. And yeah, I just click... Yeah, Glacidia comes in, and I just click the... I click Gamma Pulse. I just click Gamma Pulse again. There's no reason to rant it again. Gamma Pulse, Frost Beam. Yeah, and I think we're in a pretty good position here. Yeah, because I used to be Hyper, but I fell off. Oh, so much struggling in Hyper. Can't be me. Can you make a PvP video on Drop of Youth Geklo? Definitely. I will definitely make another video on that. Oh, he missed Malevolwax. Oh, that's brutal. That's a brutal miss. Say goodbye to Roncidor. Roncidor is dead. Gamma Pulse on the... Alright, we're looking good here. I think I'm going to go for a... His Moraith is dead. Yes, Moraith's dead. His Plasmoth's dead. What is his last one? Depending on what his last one is, Garbantis. Ooh. Ooh. That can win. Fun fact, that Garbantis can win. Depending on what it is. I'm going to Frost Breath. I wish I had a bait Loomian, but I don't. I don't have a bait Loomian. That is not ideal, actually. This is kind of bad. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here comes the Garbantus. This is not good. Painful, not enough. No poison, thankfully. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. The only thing I know is that Garbantus is a nightmare. That's the only thing I know. That Garbantus is brutal. Gamma Pulse again. Dodge. I know who the Garbantus is going for. I know who the Garbantus is going for. So I might as well use that as my advantage. Yeah, I knew it was going to attack them. Gamma Pulse again. I'm just Gamma Pulsing the Garbantus. Oh, the Thunderstorm! Ah ha ha! That Thunderstorm is destroying his poor team. And Lumello dies next turn. Awesome. So another Gamma Pulse. Gamma Pulse. Gamma Pulse. And a Gamma Pulse. Gonna go for a double dodge. Because why not? Go for a double dodge here. And I have enough turns. Yeah, I think we're just gonna win by just Gamma Pulse and Frostbeam spamming. I do fail the double dodge, unfortunately, but that's fine. Malevolent Axe, I think, wins. Bang! Crit on the Lumello. Completely does not matter. Bywarn comes in, and yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter. I have enough for a Gamma Pulse, even if I lose Motivational. I just double hit him. I double hit him here. So Gamma Pulse, and I Psycho Blast. So that is it. That's a GG's. Para trying to stay alive, but it won't matter. I don't think so. Did he get enough HP back from that? I don't think so. It's not. GG's. Woo! Another intense battle, but we do come out with the win. Are you gonna do a team building guide? I'll do that in the future, definitely. I'll definitely do another team building guide in the future. Have I lost a battle yet? I don't think I've lost a battle yet, which is kind of crazy. This conclusion trap strategy does work. It does work. Thoughts on SA Pure Clever Protogon Augment? Maybe. I could see it. There's a heat set. That's a heat team. There's so many different teams I've been seeing. It's crazy. Gonna bring these two. Scampy is not good for my team. Scampy, though, is not good for my team. So that isn't very good. I'm forced to bring you for the Scampy matchup. I could bring Glacia D. No, Glacia D is horrible. And yeah, this will be my bring. This will be my lead. I like this. That's so if Casey brings Scampy lead, he doesn't. He brought Billow and Char. So he's setting up heat for Chartiki, which makes sense. He's setting up heat for Chartiki. Heat Summon is up. I could disable a turn, but I'm gonna... I could still do that. I could go into just Yugo. I could just go Yugo, and then go Redemptive Strike on Billow. That'll be what I do. And then I'll trap the Chartiki. That'll be what I do. I'll trap Chartiki. So yeah, there's Thunderstorms. Boom, there's the trap. Okay, I did a little too much, actually. That actually did a little more than I thought it would. And the burn does suck. The fact that it did get the burn does kind of suck. I'm going to Pestilence the Billow. And I'm going to switch hard into Perish Trap. I'm going to see if I can get rid of all its power early. Did he switch out a Billow? I mean... Oh, I saved it for later. Did he go Scampy? He went Crack. He went Crack trying to... He missed. And there is the trap. The trap is taking place. Perish Trap! So yeah, I just heal. Yeah, I heal with Plasmoth. I play it safe. I heal. I heal with Plasmoth. So yeah, I heal here. Heal with Plasmoth. And I go for Conclusion. Alright, Conclusion trap the Crackaloola. He will get heat back up, though. Heat will be back up. Oops, sorry, that was my phone. Better to just not use it, if I'm being honest. Yeah, base Gargolem just gets outclassed by the other Gargolems. The only reason Gargolem base would ever be used is if any of the other Gargolems were banned. That would be the only time Gargolem base. Or maybe Draft League. Maybe Draft League would be good. So they do set the weather back up. Tartiki Flare Blast onto... Oh, it's a double burn. It sucks. Oh, that sucks. I do set up Conclusion. Oh, by the way, his Tartiki outspeeds mine. Uh-oh. That double burn really does suck. Yeah, that double burn really does suck. So my Rejuvenate came after that. So I'm going to have to switch out of this if I want to keep it alive. If he goes for another KO with Tartiki, I'll go for the KO. I'm going to go for the Pestilence Trap here. Because he already did use his Eruption. I'm going to switch back into... I'll go Seer Knight here. I'll go Seer Knight. Okay, he saved it for later. That's fine. I could have healed, but that's okay. I could go with the Seer Knight and trap it. I trap Terraclaw. And maybe I don't have the Conclusion trap the Terraclaw. Maybe I can just trap it manually. Yeah, let's just trap it manually, because why not? Let's just trap it manually. So, okay, Flare Blast on... No, I didn't want that. So that reaches the chorus. Heal with Plasmoth. Heal should be free heal with Plasmoth, because I have one more turn of Conclusion left. So, yeah, we just heal here. Just heal. Redemptive Strike. Yeah, we Rejuvenate. We don't have to dodge this turn. Redemptive Strike the Terraclaw, because he's trapped. There's nothing he can do about this. Nothing he can do about this. That's a Redemptive Strike trap. There's the flinch. And there's the Rejuvenate. And I'll switch. Flare Blast on the Seer Knight does nothing. We have reached the bridge. I could sack my Trapper, but I don't want to. Instead, I'll just switch. And then Crackaloola goes down. Yeah. Crackaloola goes down. I burn the Terraclaw. I will burn the Terraclaw. Oh, no. We'll go Malevolwax. And you will go for a Raging Flame to hit the Terraclaw. I'm not going to kill the Terraclaw yet, because I want to stun it for later. Uh-oh, he bulked up. It's okay. It's okay, though. We should be okay. We should be okay. Because I Raging Flamed it. So, he's stunned. He's stunned for later. Flare Blast? Not on Seer Knight. I didn't want it on there. Crackaloola, he's dead, though. Crackaloola died, right? Yeah, Crackaloola died. Nice. Crackalola's dead. And the Terraclaw is burned, who has Hot Foot. Goes into Tartiki, which I go for a Rant. I switch you out into... Do I just let Conclusion go down? I think I just go into my other Trapper. This is kind of tough. Which Loomian have Shadow Tag? None of them. The only way the Trap Loomian's in is with Pestilence and Quicksand. Wolf would be happy. Yep, he would. Thoughts on SA Landtorch? I don't think it's that good right now. I think it's the worst out of all the abilities. I've never really played or seen doubles. It seems way different on strategies and playstyle. Yeah, it's way different on strategy and playstyles. Way different. So I'm going to go for a Rant. Terraclaw Rough Ups. Oh. Okay, it did nothing though. Wow, it did nothing. Barter on Malevolwax. Darn. Hey, that's fine. Shine Pearl, no big deal. That's actually pretty good, because I get to hit Chartiki, and now I get to outspeed Chartiki, too. So that's actually not too bad. I could go for a Sap Plant on Terraclaw. Yeah, let's trap Terraclaw. Why not? Let's just trap Terraclaw, and let's just go for a Sap Plant. Yeah, let's trap Terraclaw, and let's go for a Sap Plant. So, I'm going to go for another Rant to lower the attack on Chartiki, and I'll Pestilence anything on the left side. Yeah, I'll Pestilence anything on the left side. Yes! Everything stated. There's a Rant. Chartiki's almost dead. This is perfect. This is perfect. Thoughts on Drop of Youth Dorego? Dorego's really good. So no more... Okay, got his item back. That's fine. Because he'll be out of energy. Baneful Bash on Trapper. But I trap it. He's trapped. Yeah, Terraclaw's screwed. There's nothing he can do now. Terraclaw is trapped. His Terraclaw is trapped. This is perfect. His Terraclaw is trapped. There's nothing he can do. And I just rant again. Rant. Get rid of that Chartiki. Go for a Sap Plant on Terraclaw just to make sure I catch the KO. Yeah, this is good. He has to switch out of Char. Yeah, he switches out of Char. Goes into Billow to reset up the heat. And yeah, what are some underrated Loomians? Underrated Loomians? I think there's quite a few. Oh, I get the Sap Plant on Billow. Nice, I get the Sap Plant on Billow because Terra's dead. Okay, that's good actually. Nice, Sap Plant on... Oh no, Terraclaw lived. What move did it go for, Terraclaw? I get my health back. Chartiki comes back into the fight. And I switch Odasho out, I think. I think I switch Odasho out. Either that or... He does go in for... Okay, so I know what he has left. Thing is, why don't I just rant? Rant. Pestilence. Shrewd Blast will not do that much damage, although I can't dodge its attack. But I hit both of my rants. Wow, Malevolac's being very clutch. So he brought all of his fire types. Kindred Rage does a lot. Okay, I did a little too much. That actually did a little too much damage. That was not ideal. Do get the critical hit, though. I'm going to save Malevolac's, and I'm going to go into Trapper. And then I'll go... It's Sap Plant with Yell. This is a risky play. I hope this works. This is risky. I get Thunderstorm up, meaning the Billow will do less damage. Nice. Oh no, it shrewd him. But I didn't hit the Billow. I did not hit Billow, though. Which is good. I did not hit the Billow Forge. And I can also... I can stay in now. Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good now. We're good, because I can Pharaoh Blast the Trapper. And I can Pestilence anything incoming. I can Pestilence anything incoming in. I think we win this with the Bug Duo. I'm pretty sure Shalice is just bad. Yeah, Shalice is pretty bad right now. It needs Drudge. It needs Drudge just to even stand a chance. Mud Spatter will do nothing. Does affect its speed tier a little bit, but not the end of the world. Pharaoh Blast, nice. And Chartiki does not have a move. Chartiki does not have a move. Yeah, they're both trapped. Nothing they can do about this. They're both trapped. They're both trapped. This is brutal. They're both trapped. Oh, this is brutal. I'm going to go for a Wait on You. And I'll Pharaoh Blast the Trapper. This is absurd! Good on poison status teams? Yeah, I could see that. Imagine using Stall. Yeah, this is pretty much what the strategy is. It pretty much is Stall. One of the few Loomians that can spread poison relatively easily that scares Dokomore. I mean, that is a good point. At least I got my rematch from last time fishing. Lol. Hope you guys are enjoying this Parish trap. Yeah, they're all trapped. There's nothing they can do. I'm not even using conclusion. I used it once to trap. I don't even remember what I trapped. Life drain? That's not enough damage. That's not enough damage at all. Chartiki is screwed. Mud Spatter, not enough damage. Yeah. And then I just heal. I just heal the other guy. He does set heat back up, but no big deal. I just double attack. Thing is, I just double attack the Billow, and it's dead. And my Bywarn outspeeds, and my Bywarn just defeats it anyway. So, it doesn't even work there either. So yeah, I win no matter what. His last one being Villaforge is very bad for him. Because I just Pestilence and Sap Plant. Yeah, I just Pestilence and Sap Plant. And then I keep the other guy alive. And there's nothing Billow can do about it. Nothing Billow can do about this. There's the Pestilence. Nice. Plagued by the Trapper. Billow uses Kindled Rage on... Oh! Okay, never mind. That is indeed a critical hit. The Sap Plant does come up, though. So, yeah, the damage is done. Damage is pretty much done. We can go into Bywarn and just end this now. Alright, Bywarn, let's end this. Let's end this. I'll go for a Psychoblast. And I'll go for a Feral Blast. I don't have enough energy for that. I don't have enough energy for that either. I guess I'll just wait then. But yeah, that should be game over anyway. Because yeah, Psychoblast will just do too much damage. Yep. That is going to be a GG. That was very good. Conclusion Trap strikes again. Boy, I'm loving this. Conclusion Trap is OP. OP. I'm trying to get top 100 right now with a really funny Loomian. I'm excited for whether the video is out. That's cool. Oh, I already battled this person. Okay, I guess we'll rematch. The Garbantus is kind of scary. I remember this. Yeah, it's his Garbantus. So I think I'm going to bring the same Loomians I brought last time. Except I think I'll play more melee defensive. And I'll bring, yeah, this will be what I do. Yeah, this will be my lead. This will be my lead, I think. Yeah, I already battled this person, but I guess we'll battle again. My team's made. Leaving Plasmoth in the back is risky. But I think it's worthy in this battle to do it. Lumello and Gastro. Well, that's not bad for me. That is actually legit really not bad for me. Because I can Redemptive Strike the Gastro. I can throw up a Piece of Mind. And I can Redemptive Strike the Gastro. I can double attack it. Yeah, the Gastro's not looking pretty good in this. He has to switch. He's forced to switch. But he didn't. He didn't this turn. There is the flinch. There is a Piece of Mind. Nice. The Mellow goes for Blind Spot on the Glacia. That's kind of the same turn as last time, actually. Frost Breath. Frost Breath, Raging Flame Lumello. Reason why I'm Raging Flaming Lumello is so he doesn't KO my Glacidia turn 1. Alright, here we go. Can we give something like Twilight Arena Trap, please? It'll be Peak Conclusion. Yeah, it would be Peak Conclusion. Marafe comes in. Wow, Marafe does come in. Frost Breath does a ton of damage to both. Ton of damage on both. And there's a speed fall on both of them as well. Raging Flame hits the Marafe. Gastro goes for Earthquake, which hits everything. It's a Earthquake Gastro. Earthquake Gastroke. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an Earthquake Gastroke up in here. Earthquake Gastroke. Stroke, ladies and gentlemen. Earthquake, gas stroke. Dodge. Well, that's unfortunate. I do go Draco Beam on Maraith, which does a lot. Got the KO. Nice. It's a big KO for me. Yeah. And I'm still at -1. Thing is, Garbantis can come in. And Garbantis always catches a KO, unless I make a predict onto something. Yeah, Garbantis catches a KO no matter what. Unless... And he's 100% going for the Glacidia. 100% going for Glacia. I'm going to go Malevolwax, and I'm going to try to get rid of this Gas Stroke. Get rid of this Gas Stroke ASAP. So yeah, I'm not staying in. Glacidia is really good for later. And I know Seer Knight can live one hit. I trust Seer Knight. I trust Seer Knight. So yeah. People just have the strangest things sometimes. Yeah, I know. Earthquake, Gastro. I mean, Landslide's right there. I don't know why it wouldn't just be Landslide, because Landslide's right there. There's Lumello. Slap down on Malevolwax. Unfortunate. No Shine Pearl for me. Body Crash to Lumello. Does a little bit of damage. But I can go for a burn on the Garbantis. Yeah, I can try to burn the Garbantis. That might have to be the play. Because if I burn the Garbantis, it'll be harder for it later in the fight. Garbantis Body Crash is Seer Knight, which it lives because it's Seer Knight. Big burn, I gotta hit here. Big burn, and I gotta hit. Massive burn. I have to hit this. I do. Good. Now I can save Seer Knight for later. Lumello goes for Blind Spot, which hits Malevolwax. But we are okay still. Not the end of the world. Body Crash on the other side. I think I'm going to switch Glacidia back in. Yeah, we'll switch... No, I don't want to switch Glacidia in that. No. Just dodge. Oh, no, Blind Spot goes through dodge, does it? Just Gamma Pulse again. Gamma Pulse again, and you go Conclusion. You go into Conclusion. Alright, we made the play. Motivational is up. Garbantis parried. Okay. I didn't think he would do it that turn, honestly. I did not think he would do it that turn. More damage, though. Blind Spot does a lot. Motivational. Lumello gets to stay alive. Malevolwax, I'm going to throw away. Yeah, I'm going to save you. Go Glacidia. The reason why I'm going Glacidia here is because Seer Knight is free here. Seer Knight is free here, and I Redemptive Strike. I have a feeling he's going to switch out of Garbantis and save it. I have a feeling he's probably going to save it for later. We'll see, though. What would it require to Sachi to become meta again? I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. Maybe just better base stats across the board. Okay, he kept both of them in. Battering Ram does nothing. Nothing. And the Mellow, Blind Spot, nothing. Okay, I did a little more than I thought, but that's fine. We can go for a... We can go for a double attack here. We can go for a Frost Breath, and we're going to... Redemptive Strike Lumello, actually. We're not going to go after Garbantis. Yeah, we're not going to go after Garbantis. I made the right play then. Castro comes in. He switched out into Shyenta, who takes a Redemptive Strike in the face. Mesmerizing. Oops. Did not think about that. Did not think about that. But they both lose their speed. They both lose their speed stat, though. That is helpful. I'll go for another Frost Breath. And I'll switch out of you into Malevolwax. The reason why I'm switching out is because I could save you for later. So he's mesmerizing to stop Redemptive. Pretty smart, actually. But now is Shyenta under speeds. So yeah, now is Shyenta under speeds. So that's good. Shyenta now under speeds. Mega Punch. Ah, darn it. Not good. Okay, now we're going to go back into Seer Knight. Go Seer Knight to try to... Garbantis comes back in. So your knight comes back. Gives you a minus. I can't Redemptive Strike. So go into Trapper. And I'll Gamma Pulse. Yeah. I just Gamma Pulse here. I'm Gamma Pulsing this turn, because... yeah, he switched. Will he Radiant Rush, actually? We'll see. Will he actually Radiant Rush me? Well, Level Wax goes for the Gamma. Alright. I have a play I can do, actually. That's gonna not do that much. I want to heal HP, so I'm going to... Sap Plant. Switch. Go full in switch into Conclusion. And I'm going to try to see if I can get this Perish thing working. I'm going to see if I can Perish this. Bug Mono win. I already got 2 bugs on the team. Not sure. I'll definitely make a video on that later. Okay, goes into Garbantis, but he's burned. Garbantis is burned out Provoke. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Not the end of the world. His Garbantis is burned. What we need to do is we need to get rid of Garbantis ASAP, and then we win. So just get rid of Garbantis, and we'll worry about everything else later. Para's not going to do that much. Yeah, nothing. That is absolutely nothing. There's a Psycho Blast. Nice. We catch the KO, and we trap the Lumello, who provokes again. I've already been provoked, so that's fine. Nice. And now I go Serenite to lower their attack, so I can try to get my Conclusion up. So we're in a pretty good position here. So I have 1 turn to provoke that I gotta burn. I gotta burn through 1 turn to provoke. Oh, he's just spamming provoke, actually. So we'll just go Serenite and we'll just go Malevolent Wax. We're gonna double switch. There's a reason why we don't double switch here. 1 Loomian goes down and then we Conclusion. We Conclusion for the win. Because he's down to his final 2 Loomians. This is so good! This is so good! Yeah, and then they get terrified. And I have Odasha still alive anyway. So yeah, there goes Serenite. Serenite dies. Well, Wevelwax can live. Nice. Poison does suck, though. That's fine, I just keep it in. We're good. We have Odasha still in the back, so we're good. We go into Conclusion. And yeah, we just Conclusion trap from here. We'll go for the Conclusion. And we'll just switch. There's no reason to switch out, honestly. We just go for a dodge here. Yeah, we just win this. We win this no matter what. That's gonna do nothing. Not enough. At all. Conclusion. Nice. There's Blind Spot, which will not KO Malevolwax. And yeah, we got this in the bag. I know these are the last 2 Loomians, so we got this in the bag. Gloves Protogon win? I don't think Protogon uses melee attacks. But maybe I'll showcase it in the future. So all I need is to survive 1 turn. I gotta survive 1 turn, basically. Actually, 2 turns, because I could get provoked by the Lumello. So I'm going to Psycho Blast the Shyenta, try to get rid of it, and I'll dodge this turn. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't win this right off the bat. Okay, no, he Mega Punched again. We're good. Psycho Blast? Yeah, it's a 2-hit KO. I became angry, that's fine. If I get rid of Shyenta, we're in a good situation. If I get rid of Shyenta... Thing is, if we get rid of Shyenta, we win. We get rid of Shyenta, we win. So, we'll go for another Psycho Blast to get rid of the Shyenta. We'll go for a Sap Plant on the incoming Lumelo. That's it. I think that's it. I think we win this. Because Shyenta does not do enough damage. Oh, he's targeting the long Loomian anyway. Yeah, now we definitely win. Now we immediately win no matter what happens now. That's it. That's the GG's. That was a pretty intense battle, but I think we come out with the W. Conclusion Trap is so good! We'll just dissipate. Oh yeah, I can't because it's last Loomian left. Oh no, I am unprovoked anyway. That's why I have an attacking move. It will Feral Blast the conclusion. Why not? There's no reason to, but why not? VGC LL tourney win. We need it. We need a VGC LL tourney. We need it. Llama Train Studios, please make it happen. Make it happen, please. I mean, 2 melee moves. I mean, it could work. I could see it. I could see it working. Alright, next battle. I don't think we've lost a single battle yet, which is kind of insane. Let me drink some water. Alright, there's a Land Torch. That's going to be kind of tough. Ooh, it's a Whipple Drift. Well, I think our days might be numbered here. I think we're going to try to anti-lead the Whipple Drift. Yeah, we're going to anti-lead that Whipple Drift, definitely. And the last Loomian we bring, do we bring you? Do we bring you? Do we bring you? Which one do we bring? Cleone could be good to bait. But I think I like bringing my Trappers. Yeah, I like bringing my Trappers. So yeah, that's worth it. Alright, let's see what you do. Surkame Plasma. Not a lead I really recommend, but okay. I could stun the Surkame. I'm gonna Frost Beam the Plasmoth, and I'll Redemptive Strike the Surkame. Oh, Plasmoth could Redemptive Strike me too, actually. Which isn't very ideal. But I think it's the play to make here. So I feel like if I try to get rid of Plasmoth early, that'll be a good start for me. Let's see what he does, though. Let's see what my opponent does. Alright, I got the Redemptive Strike on Surkame. Frost Beam will hit Plasmoth really hard. That's half its health gone. Plasmoth goes for Zip Zap on the Seer Knight. So, Plasmoth is gone, but that is half its health gone. Now, let's see what happens here. Goes into Land Torch. So, Land Torch is pretty rough for my team. Going to switch into you. Going to Body Crash to Land Torch. Yeah, that'll be what I do, because I feel like Surkame is going to Seasong. So I want to hit Land Torch and get it out of Wildfire range if I can. That's if it is even Wildfire. If it's not, then we're still in a decent position. I'm going to keep Glacidy at full health because I want to save it for the Whipple Drift. Mainly the Whipple Drift, that's the big thing. And I get Thunderstorms up, so that's not bad at all either. Land Torch goes for Fire Breath on Seer Knight. Oh, it is Seer Knight. Please get it down to half health. Nice. So it is out of range. Okay, so Seer Knight gets utterly destroyed. No big deal. He's out of Wildfire range. I could go for a Glacidia play here. Glacidia play is looking pretty nice here, actually. gonna go for a Pestilence. Oh, I'm gonna dodge. And I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna try to just go all the way out with the Land Torch. Try to get Land Torch all the way down, if I can. Please be enough damage. It's not. Darn it, it's not enough damage. I played that wrong. Oh, and he fire breathed me. He double targeted me. Oh boy, we're in trouble now. Okay, we're in trouble now. We're in trouble because we can't get rid of Whipple. We can't get rid of Whipple Drift. Yeah, we can't get rid of Whipple Drift. This isn't ideal. This is not ideal. I'll dodge this turn. Ah! I keep making the wrong play! Please at least get rid of the Whipple Drift or Land Torch. Okay, is Land Torch dead at least? No, it lived. 1 HP. Oh my god. Well, I can't win anymore. Well, fun fact, I can't win anymore. So, that's cool. You're gonna have to do everything, Odasho. This is gonna be our first loss. What's the main strat for winning double games? I think there's quite a few. I'm gonna go for a Psycho Blast this turn. I should have just KO'd it. Fire Breath. On that. It lived, though. So there goes Land Torch. At least Land Torch is dead. Body Crash. Ow. I could dodge, though. There's a Sap Plant on the Sarkame. But yeah, I do not have enough resources. He still has all his Loomians alive. Oh, Whipple as well. Dodge. He has Whipple as well. And I can't necessarily Conclusion Trap it either, because all my Loomians are dead. Stream sniping? No, I don't think he's stream sniping. I think I just played it wrong. I think I just played the matchup wrong. Yeah. I think I just played the matchup wrong. I get a Psycho Blast off on Whipple, though. If there is any way I could get rid of that Whipple, I would do it. But yeah, that Whipple's just gonna win the game, straight up. Yeah, it's just an Oko. Oh, this is brutal. Yeah, and Sarkame underspeeds, too. And the Sap Plant won't heal my side. So I gotta Psycho Blast everything else the rest of the way. Yeah, Perish Trap without Shadow Tag is tough. Live. Yes, I at least get rid of Whipple. At least the broken Whipple Drifts dies, so that's good. But yeah, Sarkame just survives, and that is indeed a GG's. That's the first loss of the stream. That is a GG's. Yeah, he did wait, but I didn't double dodge. He didn't predict the double dodge. Like, it wasn't immediately obvious that he stream sniped. I don't think he was stream sniping. If he was, he would have set up as I double dodge. I played it wrong. I dodged on one Loomian, and I kept one Loomian vulnerable. That was the problem. Kick. I kind of want to battle this guy. Yeah, I want to battle him, if I can. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Let's see who you have. Alright, very interesting team. There is a Weaselin, so I kind of have no idea what to expect. Serenite does look like a good bring again, because I can burn everything immediately. Oh, I gotta watch out for the Eruptodon. Eruptodon will definitely be brought if it can definitely KO a Loomian. I'll bring these two as my lead. Seer Knight will be brought, Conclusion will be brought, and I'll bring you for the Tyrex. Because Tyrex can't scapegoat, because how about that? Sinogar and Erupt the Dawn. Okay. Well, I already know what to do. Go for the Erupt the Dawn. Frost Breath. Hit everything. And go for Erupt the Dawn. Get rid of it early. Get rid of Erupt the Dawn early, because we're forced. That's a forced play. So if I can't get rid of that Erupt the Dawn, I'm going to be in trouble. Sinogar can be kind of scary too, but I'm not too scared of Sinogar. Tyrex? Okay, that's not very ideal. Okay, Tyrex is not very ideal, but I do get a Conclusion Trap up. So, okay, I have a plan. I have Seer Knight, so I could Strong Magnet and move away to get... And I would do that to get rid of the Eruptodon. I would do that. I would do that to guarantee get rid of that Eruptodon. I am that concerned of Eruptodon, I would do that. Hellstorm hits them both, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's fine. Trapper's going to be chipped. But I want to guarantee I get rid of that Eruptodon. I want to guarantee I get rid of that Eruptodon. So, Frost Beam you. And I will go Seer Knight, because he's going to go for the Metal move. That'll be what I do. He's probably going to Landslide on Eruptodon. His Eruptodon is trapped. There's nothing he can do about Eruptodon. And they're both slow. He could make the Earthquake predict, but even then, I'm giving the Tyrex a -1, so it's still a good play to make anyway. That's if Frost Beam actually KOs the Eruptodon, of course. That's if this actually does catch the KO. It has to, though. If it doesn't, I'm kind of screwed. It does. Eruptodon's dead. And he does predict the switch. But that did nothing. That's crazy how little that did. I gotta switch out of Glacia. Because I want to save it. But yeah, Eruptodon is dead, which is good. He goes into Weasland to Redemptive Strike us. So I'm gonna go you, and I'm gonna go for a double switch, actually. No, I'm gonna go you on this side. I think I'll actually go Conclusion. No, I will go for the Conclusion Trap play here. We'll see if this works. We'll go Conclusion Trap. Alright, we will try Conclusion Trap here and see if this works. Oh, he switched out a Tyrex. Sinogar can fade away. I thought he was going to Redemptive Strike on Weasland. He slapped down on... No, it's okay. I don't get any HP, but that did a very little amount of damage. I'm going to Pestilence. Conclusion. I'm going to try to Conclusion Trap everything. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to go for the Conclusion Trap here. Weasland, Teamwork. Uh-oh. Sinogar, Spectral Bursting. Can I get this Conclusion off? Okay, that did... Oh my god, it did nothing. That did very little amount of damage. It's actually insane how little that did. And now I can just heal. I can heal now. I can heal my thing now. This is good. I can heal. So yeah, now his Teamworker's trapped. I can heal my... thing now. So we'll just Feral Blast you. He could switch out of the other guy, but I'm not that scared. I'll Conclusion again in case something else comes in. Yeah, that did a very little amount of damage. He did stay in for the Baffle. So glad I Conclusion Trapped again. Glad I conclusioned again. So he has Baffle on Weasel, so I can't trap it. So I've been testing teams on your team, and it's okay. Not stream sniping, I'm just texting. No, I know. I didn't think you were stream sniping. I thought you were okay. Oh, it poisoned. Oh, he did throw a poison up. So, okay. Let's see if I can trap the... Let's see if I can trap the Sinogre on the field. Let's see if you'll allow me to trap Sinogre. I'm gonna switch out of you. But not this turn. I'll do it next turn. I'll do it next turn, because I want to keep you at full health. Okay. Conclusion goes for Dodge. Tyrex goes for Vice Jaws. On Odasha, which is a little too much. Did miss his Spite. There's the Pestilence on the Sinogre. Nice. Good job. So now he's trapped. Now I gotta save both of these Loomians. Both of these Loomians need to be saved. I can't keep them both on the field. How many Loomians does the other guy have? He still has 4, so I'm gonna switch you with you. And I'll switch you with you. That'll be the plan. Maybe risky, but I'm trying it. So everyone's gonna be saved here. He's gonna have to predict the thing coming in. I go for the Thunder Summon, but that doesn't matter that much because I don't have anything immune to Earthquake. Seer Knight comes in. He could predict the Earthquake, but that's fine. I hope he doesn't have Fade Away on his Sinogre. That would be bad if it had it. I doubt it. Vice Jaws. Nice. Strong Magnet redirects the attack. Could have went Glacidia there, probably. Spite does nothing. Nice. And now I can Redemptive Strike the... Sinogre dies, right? Yeah, Sinogre dies. Sinogre indeed dies. And now Tyrex has reached the bridge. There is Runciador. I'm going to Redemptive Strike Runciador. And I'm going to heal... I'm going to heal Seer Knight. No, I'm going to heal my Trapper. Keeping this guy alive is more important. Yes, I made the right play. Attacking Runciador. Weasland comes in. Weasland comes in, which is as expected. And there is a heal. And Weasland gets a healing move. I'll sack Runciador on this turn. No, I want to see if I can get the Body Crash on the left side. I will Pestilence Runciador. I'll Pestilence Runciador. He did go for Peace of Mind. That's actually not bad. That's actually not terrible that he did that. Slapdown does nothing. Nice, does nothing. If I can get rid of Weasland, I have a way to win. Yeah, there's the Pestilence on Runciador. And there's the Body Crash on Weasland. Oh, I wanted that to KO. If that actually caught the KO, I would have been in a good situation there. I'll Body Crash this side again. But I'll Pestilence the Weasland in case he goes for the KO. Okay, he's going for the KO on Seer Knight. I made the right play then. Yeah, he went for the KO on Seer Knight. So he gets a Soul Siphon boost. Not ideal. But that's why I Pestilenced. That's why I Pestilenced, though. So yeah, nice. Caught that. Alright, big play coming up. Conclusion is coming in. Tyrex comes in for the final move. I gotta live 2 hits if I want to get Conclusion up. Big turn right here. Big turn. I'll Feral Blast the other dude to try to stay alive, because he's on his final 2 Loomians. He's on his final 2 Loomians. This is good. We're in a very good situation here. Hi, Jezerim. How you doing? Thunder Chomp on that did a little too much damage. Oh! He misplayed! He misplayed! He is a Boots Tyrex. Good to know. He's a Boots Tyrex. He misplayed. He should have attacked the other dude. Now I just double dodge and we're good. I just double dodge and we're good. Oh my god, I just double dodge and we're good. Because he's on his final 2 Loomians. I don't know why he didn't double attack. I don't know why he did not double attack there. Hey, I'll take it. Dodge, dodge. Dodge, dodge. Perfect. Nice. So we win now. We win with Conclusion Trap. Played that very, very well. It was really good. It's going to be a W. Dodge the Thunder Chomp. Dodge the other attack. I'll switch Conclusion out. I'll go Glacidia, because I don't really need Glacidia anymore. I don't need Glacidia anymore. And I'll go for a Rejuvenate on you in case you stay alive. Got this in the bag. Tyrex goes for Thunder. That will defeat Glacia. Glacia's dead. Glacidia is indeed dead. And the Trapper's indeed dead. Okay, so they both die, but no big deal. Our 2 Conclusion Loomians live on. Are they gonna have to nerf Conclusion Trap if they actually make it doubles rank? No. I don't think they should, personally. I think it's good. I think it's fine as is. And unless I miscounted the turns of Perish Trap, I think we're good. I think we've lasted long enough. We did. Yeah, this is the last turn. So, dodge, dodge, GG's. That was intense. That was an intense battle. Rancidor almost came in clutch at the end. But the positioning came in clutch, and we were able to come out with a W. If y'all are wondering what my future showcase is, I'm sorry for no showcase video today. I will make sure I do a showcase video tomorrow. Tomorrow's showcase video is going to be very fun, actually. It's going to be a team I haven't used in a while. So, yeah. And then, yeah, I also have another plan. I'm thinking about showcasing Vesperado in the future as well. So, I'm going to do one more rank. Let's do one more rank battle, and then we'll end the stream. I feel pretty good here. Hi, Jazra M. Welcome to the stream. I'll kick you. It was a good battle. And we'll battle the Sink Stain as the final team for the video. One more team. Alright, let's do this. You have a very interesting team. You have a Banoki, so it's going to be immediately a little bit tough. Has a Malevolak, so he's probably Soul Burst Dakuda Teamwork, or Teamwork Gargolem. That's probably what it is. I'll lead Glacidia. To spread moves on both sides. And I'll go... Conclusion Trapper. Because you could trap him. I'll break both my trappers. Because, yeah, that Borak is kind of scary. Especially if it leads with it. Gargolem and Borak. Okay, Gargolem and Borak. Big early play coming up. I think it's better to flinch. I think it's good to Frostbeam Borak and to Redemptive Strike Gargolem. So I'll Redemptive Strike Gargolem. I think that's the play worthy of making. And I'm going to try to Oko Borak. Hopefully it's not Clutch Plushie. It is not. Catches the Oko. Nice. Great start. It is a great start for me. And the Gargolem is flinched, meaning I know that my Glacidia outspeeds Gargolem. So we're off to a very good start. He goes Banoki going for a flinch on something. He's going for a flinch. I'm going to go into... Ooh, yeah, he's going for a flinch on left side. So, don't want to get trapped by that. So, I want to switch. I want to switch twice. If I can. Yeah, I'm going to switch twice. I'm going to double switch. Banoki's going for the move. I know what he's doing. I know what Banoki's doing. Plus, I get motivational up. Yeah, Glacidia cooks his team. Oh, he did threat me out. Dakuda comes in. That's fine. I can trap something. Trapper 2 is Odasha. Okay, so we got a decent matchup here. I can kind of keep his Gargolem alive if I have to. Goes for a Earthquake. Okay, so he's melee. Good to know. That does a lot to Dakuda. Let's Perish Trap. Let's do it. Perish Trap. We're going to go for a Conclusion. And we're going to go for a Pestilence. I'm going to Conclusion Trap that Dakuda. I can keep Gargolem alive if I have to. Yeah, he goes... Wait, if he Tsunamis! Tsunami! Please, Tsunami! Dakuda, please, Tsunami, please. Please, Tsunami. Please. Because if he Tsunamis, he kills his Gargolem attack. Please. Oh, he went for it. I did nothing. Wow, it legit did nothing. That legit did nothing. Oh, no, Electroblast. Did it go for... So which one did it go for? Went for Bywarn. Bywarn lives. Crazy, I know. It lives. And I get the Pestilence on Dakuda, trapping it. Beautiful. That was well done. And I could try to trap Gargolem as well if I want to. But I think it's good to go for a double dodge here. Double dodge is the best play to make here, so... Yep, Dakuda's trapped now. Dakuda's trapped. Dodge. Dodge. I don't have to dodge the Gargolem turn 2. I don't have to dodge the Gargolem. Plus, Dakuda is already chipped, so he might already be trapped regardless. So this is actually very good for me regardless. Yes, the fact that I'm leaving Gargolem attack is weird. So there's dodge. Double dodge on both. Gargolem goes for Rogue, which does nothing. Energize. So he does set up. Does go for a setup move. There's the song's chorus. I might have misplayed a little with the other guy, but that's okay. He's still in a pretty tough position. I can go for... I might go for the double dodge, honestly. I'm going to go Seer Knight on this side, and I'm going to go for the double dodge. In case I don't nail it. I think the double dodge is the best play to go for here. As weird as it sounds, I think the double dodge is the best play to go for. He switched! In a Banoki. Perfect. So I get a Seer Knight in. I get Seer Knight on the field. That's perfect. Nice! That's best case scenario. I do fail double dodge. Tsunami hits everything. Banoki does live. And yeah, Banoki's trapped. Banoki is indeed trapped. They're trapped. There's nothing they can do. So we go for a Redemptive Strike on the Banoki. And we'll go Glacidia. No. We go Conclusion. No, I want to save Conclusion. I'm going to go Glacidia. I'm going to go Glacidia. Because that's the best play to make. Alright, let's see what happens here. Goes for Banoki Redemptive, which KOs you. He can't Tsunami. Thunderstrike will not KO. Nice, will not KO. And the song has reached the conclusion. I will go into my conclusion. Gargolem A comes back in. And Frost Breath is free. Frost Breath is indeed free. I go for dodge. I go for Frost Breath. And I outspeed. Perfect. Conclusion goes for dodge. Glacidia gets 2 KOs. Nice! I don't know. I think some of these... No, some of these teams are doing doubles. Some of these teams, like the Redemptive Strike on Banoki. So yeah, Frost Breath hits both sides. And his last one is the Umbrat, which he can't hit both sides. So we just do this, and we just do this. We just attack both. I could Conclusion, but there's no reason to. It's going to Quick Pounce. Oh my god, I lived. I lived! That's insane, I lived. I could have perished, actually, but that's fine. I just went for the double attack for some extra damage. Going to go for a double attack again. And yeah, that's the GG's. That will be the stream. That was really well done. Only lost once with Conclusion Trap. That was actually really well done. And I faced some good teams as well. That is going to be a GG's. Thank y'all, everyone, for coming to the stream. That was awesome. I feel like Conclusion Trap is really good. I feel like if you have the right team. But yeah, if y'all want a little sneak peek on what my next video is going to be. And then the next video after that is going to be one of these fellas. Is going to have his own showcase. So yeah. I've also did reorganize my PvP boxes as well. Well played. Bye. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm going to leave soon. But yeah, this is my... I put all of my PvP Loomians in the top boxes. So as you can see, my boxes are a wreck. Like, group 15 down. Look at all these Loomians. Look at all these Loomians. I gotta really fix these boxes. Because look at this. Look at all of these. I got a couple empty boxes lower down. Look at all these boxes. Maybe I'll just make a stream in the future where I organize these boxes. I don't want to do this right now. I have 70 boxes, if you're wondering. And then I have all these. So, yeah. A lot of boxes. A lot of boxes I gotta reorganize at some point. But, yeah, we're doing pretty good. Still gotta get my Malmark. I want to showcase Malmark at some point. I just don't know what set I want to run on it yet. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this PvP stream. This was enjoyable. Conclusion Trap, go bruh! Tomorrow's video will be the full starter team. And Thursday's showcase video will probably be Gloves Vesperatu. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I enjoyed it, and I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!